Hey everyone, it's Sarah, and today I am here to talk about the Huda Beauty Emerald Obsessions palette. This is one of the little mini palettes that she just came out with. I have done a video on the amethyst one. If you have not checked that out, that is posted. So let's just go ahead and jump into this. This is what I'm wearing on my eyes today, and I tried to use most of the colors in the palette. I think I used all but 2, so I think I did pretty good since there are 9 colors in here. But anyways, this is what this little guy looks like. Really a beautiful palette. So many different tones of green, very unique to my collection. I think I only have one eyeshadow in my collection that is similar to something like this, or to one of the eyeshadows in this palette. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and start with talking kind of about the formula, or the various formulas that are in this palette, as well as how they kind of perform, and then I'll go ahead and get into some swatches for you. So this palette has 3 matte shades in it. This little, this light seafoam green, this kind of medium teal green color, and then this dark kind of khaki olive color. Those are your mattes. It's got 4 shimmers. Well, actually, I would say 3 shimmers. I would say this kind of dark foresty green, this kind of khaki olive green, and then this like lemon lime yellow green color. Those are going to be your shimmers. These 2 are more like a foil finish. So this middle shade here, which is kind of a tealish green, and then this kind of almost like a jade green color. Those 2 are going to be very foiled, and then this guy up here in the corner, which is kind of like a gold green, that is going to be like that really shiny glittery topper, kind of like the middle shade in the amethyst palette. So anyways, quite a few finishes in here. Really, you can get so many different looks out of this palette. Yeah, you could keep it really simple and just go with one of the mattes in the crease, and then do one of the shimmers or foils all over the lid. You can do what I did, which was really kind of ombre a lot of the colors together and go in with, you know, as many colors as you want. You could keep it sort of neutral with these 3 shades down here, you know, the more neutral kind of khaki colors. You could go real bright like I did today. Excuse me, I don't know why I'm out of breath. But you could really do a lot with this palette. So anyways, let's go ahead and get into some of the swatches here. This guy is, again, one of those kind of flaky, foily type topper shades. This is going to be a matte and more of a foiled shade. So that's that kind of topper. That's a matte. The mattes are beautiful. They're very buttery, very smooth. They blend really well. They're really just like all of her other palettes, or all of the other mini palettes, I should say. Because I don't own any of her full-size palettes, but just like any of the other mini palettes, the mattes just blend themselves basically. They really blend out like a dream. They're really lovely. Okay, let's go in with these next 3 shades. So this is kind of like a deep forest green foiled, shimmer. This is kind of a teal kind of foiled. These 2 shades here as well, this one and this one here, do have, not this one, sorry, this one and this one here do have quite a bit of glitter in them, so I would suggest using a glitter glue with those. Even though I did not use a glitter glue today, I did use both of the shades on my eyes and I did not get fallout, but I could see those potentially falling out. So I would hate for somebody to get all their face makeup done, and I always do my face makeup first. So if I do get fallout, I'm kind of in trouble. I have to figure out how to get it off without ruining my face makeup. But I would suggest going in with a glitter glue first if you're gonna use those 2 shades, because they do have quite a bit of glitter in them. So those are the first 3 shades. The next 3 shades, so the first one is going to be like a shimmer. The second one is going to be more of a foiled finish, and the third one is a matte. So that is a matte. Okay, and then the last three. Okay. So that is a matte as well. I did not use that one on the eyes today. And then this is a shimmer, and this is a shimmer, and these are just gorgeous. This is such a unique, like lemon lime shimmer color. I don't have anything like that in my collection, so I'm really excited to have it. This would be gorgeous with the topper shade topped over it because they're very similar colors. So I think it would really just make your lid look just glittery and reflective and wet. It would just be beautiful. I can't wait to try that out. And then with this like darker kind of olivey matte color, where did it go? This one here in the crease with that, just with this all over the lid and that topped. Oh, it'd just be so beautiful. So anyways, those are the swatches. Really, really beautiful palette. And then I'll just walk you through how I kind of got this look on my eyes today. So this is an intense palette, I will tell you. It's very highly pigmented. If you go in with all the colorful shades like I did, you are definitely going to get a very intense look. So just be aware of that. They do blend out beautifully, but once you get especially this matte shade, once you get that on your eyes, man, it is very hard to sheer out. You can soften the edges of it, but it's very hard to kind of take any of that pigmentation away. It is very difficult to sheer. So I would say go in with a very light hand. So I went in with, the first thing I did was go in with this very light kind of mint shade, and I just buffed that out into the crease and tried to buff that out as well as I could. And then I went in with the teal shade on a smaller blending brush and really buffed that into the crease. I then went in with this deep kind of foresty green shade with like a bullet brush and just put that right on the outer and the inner corner of my eyes. And then I went in with this kind of medium teal color and put that right next to the dark green on either side of the eye, kind of creating an ombre effect. And then I went in with this shade here and I just put that right down the center, so creating kind of an ombre with like a, or halo, I guess it would be. And then I went in with the topper shade and I tapped that just right down the middle, not, I tried to keep it away from the inner and outer portion of my eyes. So just tapped right down the center. And then I just basically copied the same thing on the bottom, the lower lash line. So I went in with a buffing brush and just kind of buffed this onto the lower lash line. And then I went in with this and got that much closer to the lash line. And then I really buffed that out on the lash line. And then I basically just went in with the same shades. I went in with this on the inner and outer, went in with this and kind of ombreed it in a little bit more, went in with this right on the center, and then tapped this right on the center. After I put my liner on and kind of smudged my liner out, it kind of muddied it all up. So the lower lash line is a little bit muddy compared to the top, but I really like how this turned out. It is definitely a dramatic eye. This is not for everybody, but I had a lot of fun creating this look, and I'm brave. I'm a brave soul, so I don't mind wearing this out. I think everybody's gonna look at me strange when I go to pick up my daughter today, but I really, really enjoy this palette. And then I just went in with some charcoal liner and then some black mascara. So anyways, that's how I got this look. I really love it. Really, really beautiful. I'm so pleased with these palettes. I just think they're so beautiful. The color selection in these are beautiful. The looks that you get with them are beautiful. The formula is beautiful. The price is really good for the amount of product you're getting in these. So I'm just really, really happy I picked them up. And I love that they kind of have the shades on the diamond here. So the diamond on the front is kind of indicative of the shades that you have inside, which I think is really fun too. And then one last thing I just wanted to talk about with this one, because there are palettes out there that you can get kind of similar looks with. I do own the Face Candy Atlantis palette, And this, though it has a couple similar shades in it, it does not have, you know, very many similar shades in it. This has a lot of blues as well as greens, and it has more blue than green, I would say. And I think the only very similar shade that you would get out of this palette and this palette are this kind of teal matte shade right here, and that would be kind of almost the exact same as this. So I just thought I would mention this palette because I do think you could get maybe a similar look out of this. The pigmentation on this palette is out of hand. Like, it is crazy. It's definitely not as easy to blend as the Huda palette, but I do believe that you could get a similar look out of this palette, and you can get the same kind of intensity, and I love this palette a whole lot too. Let me know if there's anybody out there that wants me to do like a look and like a full review on this palette, because I really love this palette. But anyways, I just wanted to pull that out because I do think that there is kind of a similarity with some of the colors as that are in this palette as well. So anyways, that's kind of my little mini review, my look, and the swatches of the new Huda Beauty Emerald Obsessions palette. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, leave me a comment down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!